Good morning. It's almost 12. Guys, let's do a Balkan ShipYards. So that's what, okay, so that happened the other day that I load all the bills thing at once, and I meant it in the sense that comes a time at life when bang, 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 and everything just happens. And it happens to most people, and to some people it doesn't. And that's just the way it is, man. So if you feel it start banging, then keep banging with it, you know? And then bang, 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 everything counts. So, that's where we're going now. So that's why not's model. That's a 1 to 10 scale of why not, just that the lead pod's really ugly. But that's exactly why not. The two uckers come here and here's the arm. So the lead pod would not have that. So the lead pod would be a nice thing, wouldn't be touching the planer. And this league is 2 years of messing about over there. I've messed about with leaf in clab claws till the shit cows came home, and I can't find it. Okay. And then I came up with this Lecat thing, which is I don't know why it's called a Lecat. I've got to remember now. But anyway, it's a Latin-legged cat. It's a cat's leg on a yard. So it's a Lecat. Okay, that's what it is. So you got a long yard in the front, and then you got a heavy-duty bar-tight mainsail behind it. You know what I'm saying? And that would move from bow to bow. That will work. It's just expensive. It's just expensive, and it'll work. Let me turn this thing. I want to see myself. Thanks, guys. I believe it will work really well. If you want to make it, go ahead. Cost you more money, but you'll probably come out with a leg that'll let you go to windward. You put in a cat leg, bar tight, but it's hard because you got stress on the boom, and the boom is long. So you got to think about all these things. There's a lot of, you're going to have to start bracing with wires and stuff like you're building a model airplane or something, and then you'll get it to work. But we don't feel like doing all that at Balkan ShipYards. We think that it's freestyle and just put a bloody junk leg on. And then this is not bar tight, this is freestyle. Why? Because you got shitload of battens, they're holding the whole business together. So you can blow holes in any panel you want and all the other ones are not interested, it doesn't matter. It's not all stretched like that. And that's what it is. And junk legs are brilliant. And people that say they don't go to windward and all that stuff that you read all over the net, yeah, you're right, it doesn't go to windward. But if you make it to go to windward, it does go to windward. And it goes to windward always good enough. There's my metabo. It goes to windward always good enough in the sense that you don't always have to be the best. You have to live the sea. You have to know where you're sailing. You have to know what you're doing. You have to I don't know, just do it any way you want to do it. Put on an engine, it works the same way actually. This is Linden. I've got to make something out of it. Got to glue them up, shitload of them, and then it all goes onto the lathe and gets turned and turns into a rosette, and then it gets all carved. There's this pine that I bought yesterday in a lumber yard. I just couldn't not buy it. This is pine from here. This is Balkan pine. Whereas from South Bulgaria it all comes, what's his name? The white one. Spruce. And this is the stuff, man. This has got oils inside it, okay? This stuff can take water, okay? Where the other stuff goes to hell in 2 minutes. But you can't get better than this because they're small trees. They don't have time to grow and get big and have muscles and stuff and no knots. So you get them like this, like baby ones kind of, and they got knots everywhere because that's the way they grow. So from there, if I cut all the way to here, look what a strip I'm getting out that's clean a million miles. I can make things like the floor joists. I'll just make floor joists. So between the uckers you would hang things like this, yes, probably 2 or 3. They will take tremendous strength. It's just a question of how do you connect them to the uckers. You can put them on top of the uckers. Very nice for you, good for you. Now you've just gone 7 centimeters up. So it's better to go in between the uckers like you do in floor joists. Well, floor joist goes a pocket, doesn't matter. It's not exactly the same, but it is the same kind of. So go between them. So that means we're welding up some stainless steel. I got some idea, making a little shoe, a little thing, a little sleeve that goes onto the end of these guys, these pine guys, and that hangs on top of the, it's got a piece of metal and hangs on the anchor, and it's between the anchors. And then use all my little plywood things from Why Not, yeah? All those little plywood pieces. And they painted like this. They got the blue and white paint job. Yeah. So yeah, that's some huge bandsaw that I got with the place. And this is a huge spindle molder that I got with the place. And that one is a really nice huge planer that I got with the place. So that one and this one work hard for me. The spindle molder can keep on being on pension. I don't use him, he's a table. He's a painting table for stuff. Here's my table saw. I really like it. Kevin gave it to me, and it's just a perfect machine. It's just, you don't need more than this, you know. I can load this in a car and I can go in anywhere I want and I can make anything I want. It cuts 8 centimeters high. Why do I want more than that? I don't want more than that. And then I've got this one. He does even more than that. He does about almost 10 or something like that. And like that he does 30 something. 33 he does, I think. So I really like him too. Yeah, there's my jigsaw. He does thin ones like this. Yeah. Skill saws. I got a Ryobi. What do you call that thing over there? A router. That's a Ryobi. I'm not going down there now, guys. You're gonna have to forgive me, but that's a real good machine. It's a 2 kilowatt. You must have a router too. Routers are amazing stuff, man. I mean, routers you can use to make channels in wood. That's what they are. They make channels in wood, and with channels in wood you can put other woods into other woods and you can make connections and stuff. Routers just save you chiseling like a monkey. You know what I'm saying? So a good router is a must too if you want to be good. Okay? This is a big router. But since I got Zdravko, that's his name, which means strong boy. This one, since I got strong boy, Zdravko, I'm more careful, and I prefer just to not mess with things that I don't really need. I don't need to learn how to work. I've worked on this and I can work on this, but I don't see why. I mean, I can get by without it. So why do I need that machine? You know, I'm not into mass production. I'm into freestyle 1 by 1 pieces. I don't need that one. It's too big for me. You know, it's the same thing between that one and like a big table saw and like this table saw. I don't need more than this table saw. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm going to do stuff. I'm going off. I'm going to start cutting up this stuff on the bandsaw now. I'm going to start ripping it down on the planer. Going to take it over to Johnny, who's running through the thicknesser. Going to come back here with all the fancy wooden clamps and all the stuff. All that's in Boyko Bentley too. And we're going to start a gluing session over here. Glue them up, give them away, forget them, and get back to boat building. All the best, Balkan ShipYards.